the epic, the average gamers!
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello. I went the wrong way.
What a douche.
Oh,
Look at that ass. Because of that ass.
I want to pleasure that ass.
I like to go first, Princess, but I always come last.
Yeah!
But yeah, Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think it kind of...
Are we fighting seahorses right now?
Nintendo Switch is definitely the games console that the Wii U should have been.
Yeah.
Am I wrong in that? I mean, that is essentially what they were aiming for, but maybe the technology wasn't around at the time, but yeah, that... you know, come on, it just didn't... Wii U didn't work.
No, it was a colossal failure.
I mean, the thing is,
it had some excellent games on it.
Do you think with the current specs, I mean, you've seen some of the specs now, haven't you?
Oh, some information on the specs was released on
Do you think that would actually attract developers?
Well, they've gone for the same thing this time, where they aren't going for complete next-gen graphics. They're going for just, well, for a bit below, which I'm kind of sad to see.
The thing is, though, I don't mind it. I don't mind so long, like, as the game works. I mean, look at the games we've been playing the last time. These are still fun games to play. The graphics aren't great, but so long as the mechanics work. But from a person who helps develop games, do you think it's a complete upheaval for someone who's developing a very high graphical game to then have to deal with a console which cannot handle
I had to go through that struggle with Little Big Planet 3. It was on both PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. And, you know, like, we're trying to make it look excellent and take advantage of the power of the PlayStation 4, but we were held back because the PlayStation 3 was nowhere near as powerful. And you essentially, like, it's not just what, like, people think, it's like, just tone the graphics down 2 levels and it's fine. Yeah. No, you have, like, certain programming systems are too complex. They're too intensive and the console can't handle it, so you have to redesign. You have to strip entire areas out because it just can't physically handle that much. Do you have to
put in whole new textures as well?
We will turn the textures down, but we will really tone them down. Like, really reduce the resolution on them. That's why a lot of companies get another company to handle their ports to previous consoles.
You know, it's not surprising
because it's a lot of work. It's a heck of a ton of work.
I find it funny that a lot of people, I'm not saying all people, but there's some people that kind of that think like ports, like just from like one generation to another, like, well, not a generation, like in terms of like doing the PS4 to the Xbox One, they kind of think of it as like in the way of almost like saving it to a different file format. They think of it as like, well, just save it through, instead of doing like a Microsoft Word document, do it to a Microsoft 2013 document. They kind of think of it as like, save it in a different format, and it will take care of the rest.
Don't get me wrong, like the model format will be the same. The audio will all be the same and all that. A lot of it will be the same, but it's like the way it's compressed and
the way it handles the data,
built, and everything's handled is completely different. How it does its rendering is entirely different. Going down to like how it handles networks and everything to play across the internet is entirely different.
I mean, I've seen information just on like indie gamers when they, like one of the biggest, not the biggest, but like one of the most well-known indie gamers, like Ed McMillan, who was like from Indie Game the movie, did Super Meat Boy, and he was talking about how when it came to eventually porting his games to PC, in terms of like the Super Meat Boy, because it was originally for Xbox Arcade, that he had to kind of rely on the community a bit in terms of like, because every PC has different specs, and he would have to wait for feedback saying my graphics card can't handle this kind of gameplay, and they have to go in and say, oh, okay, thank you for sending this. They'll send him a log maybe if they know how to do that, and he has to tweak it to make sure that the new updates actually handle it. If a fucking indie game has to deal with that shit, so does actually high-end developers.
Oh yeah, like and it's a lot of it is initially guesswork, and you just and you run, like, you either go, do we spend ages testing and people get fed up of having to wait, or do we release it as a buggy mess and see how it goes and then fix what comes up? In my opinion, you delay it and you fix it long before the people get to play it.
Of course, yeah.
Oh look, I love a flashback. Papa Anus.
Dan, you're not paying attention. Stop.
Sephiroth's
You two
name
are talking
again.
fucking technical bollocks.
Can you
itching my
calm down
balls.
on the dick pics? All right. I know. I mean, you do have a fabulous penis, but just calm it down.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No,
Anus, I
thank
hate
you for
them all.
sending it to me. Thank you for sending them to me as well.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate
Look,
it.
it's clearly a flashback. Tifa is wearing a cowboy hat. All right. That's all you need to know.
No,
Anus,
basically
you all right?
Anus?
Dick shit. Anus.
No, forget it. Come on, let's hurry, Anus. But Dick Cheese, I'm not ready to go so fast. Shut up, Anus!
You questioned my names for these characters.
I didn't question them.
There we are. This time shit went a bit better. We don't have a boss. We can get out of here before we initiate the timer.
In didgeridoo.
Fucking heroes. I'm gonna save again. Where was we?
Well,
yeah. Going back to what we were saying before. I don't know if that was a smart idea for Nintendo not to make it as graphically powerful, because working across two platforms is already a fucking struggle. If that's what you're doing, developing for both Xbox and 360, Xbox One. Then if you add PC development and everything that goes along with that, which is PC development is fucking hard because of how variable everything is.
Yeah.
If you then throw on another console that is weaker than everything else, you're just like,
I mean,
it's so much extra work.
They got mocked for when the Wii had a port of Dead Rising, and the fact there were so like few zombies in the game because like it just couldn't handle that many things on the screen at once.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm curious about like, oh, Dan's passing out.
I'm getting comfy.
Level up.
But you know, I mean, what I'm curious about, like, which would kind of make sense, is that it would probably screw over developers again, but that dock that the tablet plugged into looks quite chunky. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It would kind of make sense if plugging it back in, so once it goes into the TV, that the dock itself had some sort of extra GPU.
That would be terrible for developers.
That would be terrible for developers, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did it.
It would massively surprise me, because then that means you need to develop the game twice.
Yeah.
One for dock mode and one for portable mode.
Yeah.
Which means then you'd have to do it for Xbox, PlayStation, PC, dock mode and non-dock mode.
But
they wouldn't do it. That's too much development time, too much development costs.
Dock so chunky?
Because you plug it in. I imagine it's also a charging station.
Yeah, but
and it also projects what is coming from the tablet.
Do you
to
think
the TV.
the tablet is like?
It's also got to be chunky so that you can do that whole sliding the controllers on and off.
Do you think the tablet is maybe a low resolution, maybe like 720? And then
I think it is 720.
And then it upscales it to 1080.
Oh, Anus hit a limit break.
Maybe like then when you plug it in, it upscales to 1080.
Fuck. You're gonna love Anus's limit break. Mate, I don't know. I think it might be locked at 720.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they've been. Was the Wii U not 1080?
Was it?
No, I'm asking. Was it?
Did I go into battle whilst opening a fucking chest there?
I'm going to say yes.
I don't know. But oh, I hate this.
It's all right. There's worse things, like her fucking limit break in a moment. Right.
No good. Let's try again. Nope, still didn't get it.
There we go.
Hey.
It's either 3 or 4 seconds. I forget every time, but
yeah, I don't know what to make out of the Nintendo Switch.
I like the concept. I really do, and there's a good chance I will get one.
The funny thing is it?
I hope
do you
I
think
never
it's a
need to
touch
develop
screen?
on it.
Because they've not indicated that it is at all.
They won't, for some reason.
Oh, I hate this. I forgot all about this fucking spinning wheel of shit.
I've turned on targets. How do I turn off targets?
Press... Hit it!
Oh, wrong one.
Whatever, that'll do. Oh. So, Dan, have you seen the Nintendo Switch?
I have no idea what the fuck you've been talking
You're
about.
not seeing the Nintendo new console?
No.
Fuck me, dude. Right, when we get to this episode, you're watching the trailer for the new Nintendo Switch, and then
Okay.
we're talking about the next episode.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, antidote.
They announced it, what, Thursday? Thursday, was it?
Yeah.
Thursday at 3 PM, they announced it at UK time.
Thursday was a good day.
It was
We
a shit
had
day for me, but carry on.
a good day for gaming. We had. Oh, hang on before I go.
It wasn't a good day for
Yeah, it's
fucking
fine.
cameras.
Um,
Carry on.
we had the Switch announcement. We had Red Dead Redemption 2 announcement. We had something else as well. What was the other thing we had?
Pay rises.
Oh yeah, cost of living increase. Like, I've just started a job. A week in, I get a pay rise. Fucking result.
Mm-hmm. Oh, everything's gone silent. It is the president.
President of the
Shinra.
president. President of the president. President.
It's Prez.
President
Shinra.
Shinra.
Good
This
old
guy is
Prez.
a colossal arsehole.
Why is the president here?
Avalanche! And don't you forget it. I like to imagine that every time he says that, it's like he could be a normal conversation like, yeah, we're the team members of Avalanche! Long time no see,
Dick
sir.
Long time no
It's
see.
you.
Oh, you're the one who quit soldier. Tell me straight out, what is your name?
Dick Chairs!
Oh, that's...
Dick Chairs!
Forgive me for asking. That was
You'd remember a name like Dick Chairs.
Yeah, that's a fucking ridiculous name. Unless you became another Sephiroth.
Who's this Sephiroth? Perhaps too brilliant. Sephiroth?
Sephiroth. Greatest soundtrack of all time.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who want to know what I'm drinking right now, it is Blue Spark Sugar Free by Tesco.
Free advertising. Tesco, will you sponsor us?
Yeah. Throughout of all of my, I think Resident Evil Revelations 2 video, all I was doing was drinking Pepsi Max.
Really?
Yeah, so I'd keep announcing, saying, if anyone wants any free sponsorship, that'd be great. Just give me a big bundle of Pepsi Max, and that's all I'll drink through all of them.
Kind of looks like he's knocking one out.
Fucking
Oh,
hell.
it's boss battle time.
Oh, damn, it's these fucking drones going around everywhere.
It's a techno soldier. The smallest helicopter known to man.
This is a great escape by a president. Just jump right on.
I'm interested to see how they're going to do that in the remake. Because that just looks fucking stupid.
You can't... If Final Fantasy VII Remake sucks, do you think they turn around and say, well, we told you?
No.
Oh, yes, it's the fucking...
I'm still
those who
so
fight
scared of
further.
Oh, well, he could just do ice.
Greatest fucking soundtrack ever.
Oh, big bomber! Big bomber! Right, the trick with this one is to save your big attacks for when he's not facing you. Because they take, like, double damage from behind.
If I were in a band and play keyboard, this would be the opening track. Like, this would be the opening to every gig I did.
There we go. Prick. Now he's going to turn around.
River.
600 damage.
Fucking lente.
Oh, you prick.
He just shot bullets out of his butt.
Have you never shot bullets out your butt?
Is he going to turn around? Yes, he is.
Well, unfortunately, I was on the toilet. I mean, I've gone through a lot of bowls, but it's pretty damn powerful. I love the lineup on this.
Have we won
It's
already?
nuts, dick chairs, and anus.
We've won already. That was it. 3 attacks.
You are definitely the master of the game.
4 attacks maybe. 4 attacks. Yeah. Like I was looking at the
that
the
to me
for that.
is a perfect time to end this episode.
Seriously.
Yes. We will see you all, guys.
Bye, everyone. Oh, this is
actually,
a good time.
Tell you what, we'll wait. Alright, we'll hold it just here. See you guys next time. Bye.
Well, I thought that video would never end. Well, if for some weird reason you actually enjoyed it, then don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. And if you want to see even more stuff, then find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also do live streams on Twitch and Mixer. You can find all the links below. See you guys next time. Bye!